What's this, man?
Right. These are the 12 tribes of Israel, man.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your nationality, man, if you don't mind me asking?
Black.
Black?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, according to the Bible, you a so-called Negro on your father's, through your father's lineage, you go back to the tribe of Judah.
Okay.
You know?
All these people are black, aren't they?
No, just
different shades of brown,
right.
man, but
brown people and black people.
Yeah, but we got, man, we've been mixed amongst all the different nations, man. That's why today we try to go to the best of our knowledge through the lineage.
Israelites?
You're an Israelite.
Okay.
All the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we Israelites, man. But like I was just putting it out there that, man, we try to the best of our knowledge go back through our father's line, but we've been in captivity. So you might not be able, we can't trace our lineage back, so we get judged through the spirit, man. Yeah. And our spirit, and the scripture tell you, the spirit bear witness that we are the children of God, man.
When they say the spirit bear witness with the spirit.
Come.
That we are the children of the Most High.
So y'all think Russia gonna bomb our black ass?
Oh yeah, where the Most High got it in the scriptures that Russia is gonna shoot missiles over here on America.
When they talking about doing that?
No, it's written in the scriptures. We're in that time right now. What's going on over there in Russia and Ukraine and all that? That's according to prophecy.
Okay.
Like you can read about that basically in Ezekiel 38.
What they say about the president, man?
You know. So go ahead back what you was on, brother.
Read that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Habakkuk chapter 1 and 3. Why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention.
Right, spoiling. This damn devil is taking over lands that don't belong to him, and setting up, naming lands after his own self.
Who's the devil to y'all?
You know?
The white man?
Yeah, the so-called white man. The word devil means deceiver, man.
Yeah.
You know? So is Obama too. He's a deceiver, man. That's why we got horns on him. In case
He's doing the bidding of the so-called white man.
Right.
He as white as damn self. Can't help it.
Yeah, he ain't a so-called, he ain't off of our people.
And he ain't the first black president. Abraham Lincoln was black. His mama was black. They had like 3 or 4 other ones before Abraham Lincoln.
What was his father though?
His father was white, I think.
So that's what he was.
So-called white man. We wasn't black.
You determine your nationality by your race, by your father, because we come out of seed, or people come out of the seed of a man. Whether you're a woman or a man, you got to come from that man's scrotum said. So
yeah,
that's where it started.
You done with that scripture?
Yeah.
Just backing you up. Yeah, yes.
What's that book right there? Who what's that?
This is the remainder of the scripture. This is the rest of the scripture.
That's the Bible.
Okay.
It's just the so-called. We talking about the devil. The devil, I believe in the 1700s, he extracted that book out of the Bible, the Apocrypha. Now, if you go in any bookstore, you can find an old Bible. It got that in there.
Who Apocrypha?
Yeah, the Apocrypha is in there. If you go and get a 1611 Bible,
okay.
The 1611 King James Version, that Apocrypha is in there. You know, so that's part of the original translations, but they separated that out of the Bible, you know, because it's a lot of truth, huh? Yeah, you can go into it.
Nah, Apocrypha just mean to be hidden.
Well, it means sent hidden, or sent away hidden.
God.
Okay. So, reading on, it's Habakkuk 1 and 4, it says, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
Right, that's the point I want to get at. You know what I'm saying? Well, read it one more time, bro.
When we started 3, that's what I said before. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment does never go forth.
Right, the law is slack. The law is the Bible, man. As we brought up earlier in Psalms, what has thou done to declare thy statutes? All right, this so-called white man, you know, he ain't upholding the laws of this Bible, you know, so calling himself a so-called God-fearing man, but yet you allowing all kind of manner of wickedness to go on out here, man. You know, promoting it.
You know they
and glorified.
You know they hate y'all for preaching for what y'all.
They hated the Lord too.
They hate y'all.
Yeah.
I'm into Islam a little bit, like Minister Farrakhan and Elijah Muhammad.
Okay, yeah, that's that Islam is off, man.
Yeah, that's not a truth.
I mean, they tell you that the white man true, that's true. That they tell you the white man is the devil.
I learned a lot from him, man.
But bro, just hold your peace, man. You know, you can listen, but we out here to teach the word. I mean, if you got a question, you know, you can ask a question, but you know, this brother in the spirit, man. So, go ahead, brother.
Fourth verse again.
All right, it says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment does never go forth. For the wicked does compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
Right, wrong judgment proceeded, man. You know, shit, you had Jake that's been incarcerated for decades, and you know, just now getting out of jail, out of prison, because the DNA evidence was false, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it didn't exist at that time.
or didn't even exist, man. You know,
Them boys be dying too.
so hey, that's just one of the many things that you know that's going on, man. You know, wrongful judgment.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
And then it
been
is
getting into these other philosophies. All these other teachings and doctrines outside of what the true understanding of this Bible is false.
Is that the King
Now-
James version of the Bible?
Like, you know, Islam, for example, that came out of from Israelites. Basically, they basically sought up that doctrine and nurtured up pretty much. That's how Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad, you know, got a hold to the doctrine was from basically through the Israelites, which was under the vibration or under the doctrine of the Catholic Church or the Mother Church at that time. So if the Bible, I mean the Quran is like a sloppy, jacked up version of the Bible, because you know that's where they get all the concepts of a lot of the concepts that's in Islam. It come from the scriptures about fasting on the month of Ramadan, about a fast, about praying towards the east. You know, where they praying towards Mecca. You know, but the scriptures tell us to pray towards the east to Jerusalem. You know,
views on women.
covering women covering their heads up. You know, all that stuff. So anyway, it say the wicked does compass about the righteous. So the wicked is the so-called white man, according to Job 9:24, and the righteous are the Israelites, because the Most High gave us the law, statutes, and commandments to keep.
And I'll see y'all brothers later, man. Nice talking to y'all.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Want me to read it again? We keep read that verse that I was basically pointing.
you got it on Job 9:24.
And if I may say this, that's why judgment ain't, because Israel is supposed to be set up in truth and then that's when righteousness will go forth, the right judgments.
Right.
But if you go back into history, the leaders always was going off, and they made the masses of Israel to go off.
Yep.
Starting with the priests and the elders and the chief men of Israel in the history, different times caused the masses of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to go off astray from the Most High. But it gotta be Israel set up, because the Israelites is the only one that's gonna execute the judgment. The elect of the nation Israel is going to execute the judgment of the Most High on the earth, and then righteousness will proceed. But as of now, it says that wrong judgment proceeded. because you got the wicked that got the Israelites in captivity. But the Most High is raising that elect up now, you know, starting with the elders, you know, the elders of GMS, starting with their elders, the ones that died in it to the very end, died in the truth till they died in the truth, you know, was faithful unto death, you know. So okay.
It's Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. All right. And who is that speaking about, man? No other than the so-called white man. All right. He's the one that's controlling the media. You know, controlling the food. You know,
FDA.
right. The airways. You know, you want to travel throughout the country, you gotta go through him.
Yep.
You know, get a passport and all that. You know, setting up these what that season? Right. Hey, read through it again.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right, he covered the faces of the judges. Setting up his image, man, as Christ, man. The world called Jesus Christ. Alright? This is a false image, man. You ain't gonna get find this in the scriptures, man. Alright?
Just to back this line right up with that Habakkuk brother brought out, man. This Psalms 119:84. How many are the days of thy servant? How wilt thou execute judgment on them that persecute me? The proud have digged pits for me, which are not after thy law. And just like the brother was reading that scripture in Habakkuk, man, that's what's going on. You got the so-called white man, which is the proud. He digging pits, traps, all type of snares and net, man. This whole society is a trap for Jake, man. All to destroy you, and his ways are not after the word. I'm gonna read it to be clear, keep it clear. It say, the proud have digged pits for me, which are not after thy law, man. You get into the ways of Babylon, you sin, man. You gonna go off, man. Because it's not after the laws of the Most High, man. Everything about this devil is trying to get Jake to go off, man. So he can try to accuse you before the Most High. But the elect, man, we covered. Lord willing, we part of the elect, man. We covered by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, get a Proverbs 12:26.
It's Proverbs chapter 12, verse 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
The righteous, like I had mentioned earlier, based off of Habakkuk, the first chapter, is the Israelites. Even though the scriptures say that our righteousness, Isaiah said it, that our righteousness is as filthy rags, right? But the reason why the scripture, the Israelites are the righteous, is because we was given the right way on how to live on the planet Earth through the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You know, that's what makes us if we was to keep the law perfect, that's what would make us a righteous people. You know. So go ahead.
But the way of the wicked seduceth them.
But the way of the wicked seduceth them, and the so-called white man is the wicked. Going back to the scripture the brother just read, Job 9:24. So Jake, I had made the statement earlier about Jake. Jake might want to come out and speak against this system, but they done been seduced by the so-called white man. They done been indoctrinated by this devil. And then that's ultimately the Most High the scriptures prophecy gotta be fulfilled. So the Most High set it up that way, to where 2/3 would basically be lost in the indoctrination of the so-called white man. You know? And that remnant 1/3 would be woken up. And elect would be woken up to preach his word, to keep his word. You looking, you got something? Okay.
All right, this is Zechariah chapter 3, verse 8. Hear now, so like 3 and 9. For behold,
13 and 8, Zechariah.
Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
And why is 2/3 gonna be cut off and die? Because that's how the Most High set it up. Because he ain't gonna use the whole nation to show his power. He only gonna use an elect.
Yeah.
You know? So that 1/3 is gonna be cut off because they gonna be caught up in everything outside of the truth. You know?
2/3.
Huh?
2/3.
2/3, Salak. You know, 2/3 is gonna be caught up in the ways of everything outside of the truth, the true understanding of this Bible. You know, and I'm gonna say this: just because you know you're an Israelite, and you got a lot of these guys out here that know that they Israelites, they glorifying the tribe of Judah. And don't get me wrong, that's the head tribe. You know. But that's just the order how the Most High said it, because you know Yahweh Shai come out of the tribe of Judah. You know, that's the head tribe. So it's about being an Israelite, and just because you know that you're an Israelite, don't mean that you gonna have the full understanding of this Bible. You know, you got a lot of these cats that know that they're Israel. And they think that's it. That we supposed to all come together, no matter, as long as we know that we Israelites. The white man is the devil, and that ain't what the scripture talking about. And a lot of them some of them won't even say that the white man is the devil. You know.
Zechariah 13 and 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people.
But they should call on this. Yeah, read that again. Now this is in Zechariah 13 and 9. Now in Zephaniah 3 and 9, it says, well, get it, all right?
Read that again.
Because Israel, if you're an Israelite teaching Israel, you supposed to teach them the name. The Most High done gave all these breakdowns to certain men, you know, in Revelation, but he didn't reveal his name. That's crazy. Of course the Most High gonna reveal his name to his elect. Now read that real quick, because I want to make a point.
This is Zephaniah 3 and 9. For then will I turn to the people of pure language, that they may call upon the name of the Lord, to serve him with one consent.
Right. So we in that time. For the elect, not for the whole nation, but for the elect. The Most High the elect is gonna know the name, man. 1/3 will know the name.